Hello Kindred Spirits, and welcome to my spiritual oasis. Here weary souls come to find inner wisdom and peace. So today we are going to be doing another pick a card reading. This is a romance reading. We are asking Spirit, who is coming for you in love? Who is the next person coming for you in love? We have the 3 groups to choose from. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3. Our energy is going to be guided by our Botanical Oracle today. We're going to have several other Oracle decks guiding our conversation, as well as dice. So astrology, numerology, and some charms as well in this reading. So if you need to pause the video right now to decide which group has your reading in it, please do so now. Links to our timestamps to all of the groups will be in the description below. So without further ado, let's get right into the readings. Hello group number 1, and welcome to your reading. So we're going to flip you over. You have Sage. The keyword for Sage is purify. That's interesting. So that is the guiding energy for the person coming to you in your next relationship. We're going to go ahead and shuffle our Wild Unknown Archetypes deck here to see what their archetype will be, if you will. So the guiding energy of their personality. Again, this is the guiding energy, and this is what we're channeling at this point in time. People change and they grow as we do. So this is them right now. Group number 1's person that's coming into them next, their next relationship. What energy does this person have? The Maiden. So getting divine feminine energy, young. Yeah, the first thing I thought of when I saw purify was innocence, virgin energy. I guess you don't necessarily have to be a virgin, but just this innocent type of energy that I feel like this person is going to be attracting a divine masculine energy. So again, these are divine energies, not necessarily saying that you or them are any gender in specific, but divine feminine energy for our maiden here. I also kind of think of damsel in distress energy comes to mind as well. A little bit, they're going to need a protector almost, or that's what is going to be of interest to them. The princess or prince energy, how do you say? This person is going to have a curious, enchanting, sensual energy that's full of vitality. So yeah, just innocence to me is very very key here. It's their naivete that is going to be appealing. They're gonna have a youthful glow to them, infectious energy that's gonna just kind of draw you in and hold you captive. This person is also there's a very good chance that this person is kind of drawn to darkness because they are so light. So they might be drawn to your shadow energy or your shadow side, or kind of invoke your shadow energy because of their innocence. It's very interesting. Temptation is very appealing to them. Again, they have like the youthful energy that is energetic. It's curious, but also like an attraction to this darkness is just very interesting. Yeah, innocence is, to me, the major question. So the next question we're going to ask is, what is basically their love language, or what is important to them in a love relationship? What do they look for in a partnership? Group number one's person. Romance. Very fitting. The maiden is looking for romance. Lavish. The one you love with personal attention and affection. Definitely hopeless romantic energy to me from this. Let's get a look at their heart space as well. Group number one's the next person coming in their love life. What is their heart space right now? Heart space energy, group number one's person. So we have the new moon in Virgo. So this person could be a Virgo, have strong Virgo placements, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and not necessarily a time to give rather than to take. New moon in Virgo. So this person is a very generous person. This person could be working, I'm getting the message, these are messages. This person could be working in a field where they are working with people who are like less fortunate. So they're servicing others. And that's very Virgo energy to me, very sixth house energy to me as well. A hard worker. They pay attention to detail. They're a perfectionist. And I'm getting in the context of a relationship, they can have idealized versions of what love is, and therefore unrealistic expectations, I guess, of what a relationship could and should be with another person. So we're going to go ahead and cast for them. Capricorn. First house, they're very focused on themselves. The sun energy, again, that first house energy. Well, this person has a really like positive, bright outlook on life. But again, life to them is maybe a little diluted. Transition energy, another 8. So this card is an 8, and we also have an 8. So they're interesting. Achiever energy, go-getter energy, workaholics with the 8 and the 1, which doesn't surprise me with Virgo. And Capricorn. So this person, the work that this person does is tied up in their ego space as well. Diplomatic energy, which is good, but I say good because the maiden, like this princess type energy, to me comes off as like this person could be kind of selfish and bratty, but with Capricorn and the 2, I'm getting that this person is a hard worker and diplomatic, like, you know, I would say sometimes they might use their powers of persuasion for their own selfish, you know, rewards with the 1 in the sun, just like I feel like this person kind of has a nice amount of egotistical energy. So whether that is yeah, I just feel like they're just about themselves, at least right now. And I feel like they're on some sort of spiritual sojourn, some sort of transition. They could be transitioning out of selfishness and immaturity, because like the maiden is an immature version of like a full-grown woman. They're like the page, if you will, not the queen. So I'm getting the message here that they could potentially be transitioning out of like their selfish princess stage and moving into like their woman stage. So this could be referring to age. And again, this is all like divine feminine, divine masculine energy. This person could definitely be a man who is transitioning out of out of young adultness into full grown adultness. This idea of a time to give rather than take, to me, is like this person is kind of taking the focus off of themselves a little bit and moving it towards like other people and helping others, and like giving, being generous of their time and energy and resources. I'm also getting that this person kind of can't help but make things about themselves. So even the good work that they're doing, there's still like some ego involved in it, is kind of what I'm getting. Like they're just, kind of just a little egotistical a little bit. Okay, so we're going to cast charms for this person as well. Let me move this out of the way so we can be front and center here with the charms. So we do have a focus in the center, what the person is focused on. Well, we have the butterfly, so transformation is one of their focuses. We have the purse, so they're focused on their bag, making money. Or I could say that this is fashion too. Like I said, this person is a little ego-y, little on the ego side of things. Cosette, so this to me is like, could refer to music. They could have talents in music, whether it's playing an instrument or singing or something like that. But I feel like this is also kind of a nostalgic piece as well, that they may be spending some time going down memory lane sort of deal. And they have the turtle in here as well, which is, to me, it's like, that slow and steady wins the race sort of thing, so that the changes that are made are lasting. So I feel like the person is really actually making a transition in their life, and they're not just like kind of playing at it, if you will. So this person is willing to sacrifice to get what they want. Looks like they're interested in children as well. There is something holding them back from their transformation, and I feel like that's the ego. I feel like conquering their ego is going to be a challenge of theirs. They value protection in their relationships. They're interested in kids. They're going through karmic cycles, like karmic energy. So we have the 8 here. We also have an 8 here. And then we have the infinity symbol. So I do feel like they are working through karma right now and are in transition from that. So I do feel like they're going through challenges right now. And that's kind of what's holding them back, or kind of keeping them from progressing. regeneration. So they are, again, they're in this process of transformation and transition into a more wise version of themselves. And they're learning patience with our turtle as their focus, patience and transformation, and sacrifice. And then, you know, I just feel like the lips is like a love sign or love symbol, or a symbol of like an intimate connection with somebody. So they are interested in an intimate connection. They're making sacrifices and doing the work in order to get this romance that they're really interested in. Again, the romance that they're focused on could be a little delusional, deluded, how they're thinking about it and how they're approaching it. But I feel like in general, you know, if you have a very grounded energy, there's a very good chance that you could offer them a little bit more of like a grounded approach to love and relationships in general. So I think we're just going to take one more card here just to take a look at what a relationship would be like with this person. What would a relationship be like with this person? This is their energy right now, so this should be interesting. Let's see. Poised. Yeah, so I feel like in poised, this person, a relationship with this person would be, like, this person cares a lot about, like, how they present themselves to the world. So I feel like a relationship with this person would be, you would, like, always have to be ready. You'd always have to be, like, camera ready or, like, put together. The relationship would be, you know, I would say like the tip, like it's like what you would think like a typical romance. Like everything has its place. Everything is kind of precisely where this person wants it. Again, like Virgo energy, like the very like analytical perfectionist type of energy to me would come through in the relationship as well. So you would have to be like a really strong personality to be like, nope, I'm not doing this, or this is how I want to see the relationship going, because this person would like really go off, really go off on a tangent and really just like focus on how they want things. They want things a particular type of way, and they're willing to do it. You know, they're willing to put in the work to do it. But also in their relationships, this kind of critical sort of energy could carry over for sure. So I would also say, on the flip side of that, that this person is always like, they're always going to present themselves in a flattering way. So if ever you guys go out, like, they're never going to embarrass you in front of like friends or family or whatever. They're always going to be put together, and like, you know, you will be proud to show them off or to be seen with them, if you will, because they're always on, they're always ready. Is kind of what I'm getting with that. Okay, well, group number 1, these are the messages that I have channeled for you today. I hope this was helpful for you. If it was, make sure to click like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as liking my Facebook page and checking out my Etsy shop. Also, make sure to drop a comment and let me know what did resonate for you, if something did resonate. Yeah, and I curate all kinds of content on my Etsy shop for you guys to help you on your spiritual and life journey. So make sure to check that out. And yeah, beautiful soul. So I appreciate your time and energy today and you spending it with me. And I will see you in an upcoming reading. Bye. Hello, group number 2, and welcome to your reading. We're going to go ahead and flip over your guiding energy. So you have Bearberry. The keyword here is strength. I swear I shuffle out the same cards. I don't know why. I don't know. Okay, so strength. So I feel like the energy for this person right off the bat is that they have a strong personality. And strength could be referring to physical strength, but it could also be referring to strength as in like the strength card strength, like strength of character, more like a diplomatic strength. This type of person would have the ability to kind of like weed out, this person would have the ability to kind of tease out what the important parts of a situation are and like take the higher road, or you know, get down to the business rather than like kind of dwelling on kind of like silly things that aren't the focus of a situation. So like not being goaded into getting upset or frustrated or making poor decisions on something. So strength of character. Let's get some more information about who this person is. Seemed like a tremendous amount of light in here, so. All right. The King. Ooh. Everybody loves a good king. All right, so what I do see in the King here is divine masculine energy. Again, this doesn't necessarily mean that they are a male or they identify as a male, but this does talk about this person having divine masculine energy, which really talks about like grounded patriarchal energies. They're a leader. They struggle is real for me right now. Yeah, they're ruler, commander, emperor energy, so they could be an Aries or have strong Aryan placements. You know, with that energy, there's this idea of, you know, service and nobility, leadership, benevolence, but with that can also come oppression and misuse of power, corruption, ego, ego and egotistical things that can be a challenge. I would also say these type of people like that have such big flaring egos can also be easily wounded as well if they're not like grounded in their power. He's really solid. I'm using he's a divine. This person is really solid at making decisions. So they're not going to be waffly or indecisive. They're going to make a decision. They're going to stick with the decision that they made, which this could make them stubborn in some ways. Which again, like strength, right? I just feel like that energy is very connected, and I feel like you want someone to be strong when you want a solid foundation, but when you're trying to work through a relationship, sometimes that stubbornness can cause problems. This person likes to take the lead in the relationship, even to the point of having a need to control things, which again, in their light state, this, you know, they would be a great leader, and they would be caring and a service oriented. In their darkness, oppressive and corrupt. So there's that duality, as in most things. There's always the light and the dark of it. Yeah, so those are the primary energies for our King. Let's go ahead and take a look at romance. How does this person view romance? What is important to them in a romantic relationship? What is their love language? Group number 2's person. How do they receive love? The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. So it is important to them in a relationship to have the person that they're with have a really strong like belief system around the power of their love connection. And I'm getting like soulmate energy, like this person wants to be with their divine counterpart, their queen, and they will treat their queen that way as an equal, sharing the throne, and that the focus of the relationship would be about the power of their love and how they can rule together. Let's take a look at their heart space. What is group number 2's person's heart space? Group number 2's person's heart space. Emotions are running high, supermoon. So right now they're in a space, they're in a place where they're very, very, very connected to their emotions. And we'll get more information as we cast our charms and our dice, but I'm getting the sense that they are on the search for their divine counterparts. Let's get a casting to see what we can see. Oops. Okay. So I'm going to put this on this side this time. Group number 2's person. What is their energy right now? Again, we're not casting for personality. We're casting for the energy that they're exuding at this point in time. We're in a state of transformation. I feel like they're moving from very high octane masculine energy and connecting more with their divine feminine energy, with their moon energy, which is why emotions are running high for them right now. Because I feel like they're kind of discovering a new part of themselves as they figure out what type of love that they want to attract. Neptune in the 8th house of Sagittarius. So the 8th house is the house of transformation and change, typically ruled by Scorpio energy. So it just confirms like that spiritual sort of transformative energy. We have a number 7 here, and our 7 is like spiritual energy, spirituality connected to like logic, reason, analysis, data collection. Our 7 energy is also like diggers, they're searchers, they're looking for information, they're looking for the truth. And we also have a 7 as well, and the only thing that is real is love. There's a 7 up there. So this person really is searching for the truth. And that is in partnership, specifically in partnership and their spiritual space or spiritual place. The 2 energy I feel like is good, especially with such dominant like masculine energies, because our 2 energy is like the ultimate like divine feminine energy that's all about balance and harmony and like bringing together multiple different things and having them work in collaboration with each other to make something better. It's like the diplomat of numerology is what I say. To me, that's like a lot of Libra energy and Cancer energy. That's what I'm vibing. So we have Sagittarius here. So this person could be a Sagittarius or have strong Sagittarius placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I feel like this also is talking, because our Sagittariuses are about higher learning. And in Sagittarius in the 8th house of transformation would be, again, I'm channeling that 7 energy. So higher learning, digging deep, learning more information about transformation, spiritual transformation and transition. So this person has a lot, like they're on a soul searching journey right now. That's what I'm getting. Oh, I don't know why I put this 7 down here and this one up here. So a lot of 7 energy. 777. Yep. So the angels are guiding them on their spiritual journey right now. That Neptune energy to me is speaking dreams. So this person could be dreaming about you, I feel like. Dreaming about their divine counterpart, dreaming about what this true love, this real love is. So spirit could definitely be communicating to them through their dreams. So if you're getting kind of interesting dreams, or you find yourself dreaming about them, dreaming about your person, then take note, because it might actually provide some interesting insight when you actually meet them in real life. All right, so we are going to cast charms as well. We do have a focus, so we know what they are currently focused on. That was very loud. So we have, this one is split. So loud and lost. That just screams like they lost their voice almost. Is kind of the message that I'm getting there. Or maybe they're trying to discover their voice. Their focus is on money. Coint. I feel like this person, like our king energy, this person is going to want to provide a strong, steady life for their family. So that doesn't surprise me at all that they're focused on providing stability right now through finances, or having financial stability. So this person, I don't know how well you can see these charms here, but this person is willing to sacrifice right now to get what they want, which is right now they're in a process of spiritual transformation so that they can have the real true love that they want. We have learn here, which makes sense with our owl and our Sagittarius energy as well, like this idea of higher learning and wisdom. The key to me is that this is like the key to the success of what they're after is knowledge. So they're kind of learning, if you will, that the key to what they want, in this case, spiritual awakening, is through knowledge and wisdom. And again, spirituality to them is that 7 energy. It's not watery energy. It is the digging and the searching and the analysis that is enlightenment for them. That is how they connect spiritually. People are playing a big part in their life right now. That could be family and friends, people that are close to them. We have the umbrella, so they are protected on their journey. The comb is about teasing out the knots. So for example, like this person, I can't pick it up. This person is going to be willing to work through issues that arise in the relationship and like tease out the knots rather than just like shaving the whole head off and getting rid of all of the hair. They're going to want to work through things with you. Yep. So we have the house here. So like I said, they're focused on creating a house, a sacred space for his queen and him to create a family. So we do have the child. So they are interested in growing a family and having a family. We have luck here. So luck is on their side. And I did say that the angels are watching over them as well. Aw, this is so cute. Yep. I love this charm. The two like birds, I think they're swans, like swimming together. That to me is like the Two of Cups energy. So it's like that Lovers, Two of Cups type of energy. So they definitely are looking for their divine counterpart and preparing for that. And then we have the Horseshoes, so hard work. They're hard workers. They're hard at work, doing what needs to be done in order to create the life that they want for their family. What would a relationship be like for group number 2 with their person? What would a relationship be like? Ooh, I love this. Co-create. And I said it already. We got 4 energy, so that very grounded energy, very solid energy. Good, it's not glaring up. I said it too. I said that this king person, your person, this king energy, is looking for their divine counterpart to rule together. They're truly looking for somebody to co-create with them. And what I'm really happy about is that they're doing the work on themselves. Like, they're out busy working on themselves, figuring themselves out, grounding themselves spiritually, getting their money in order, getting that house together, so that they can come into the relationship feeling secure and just being in a place of peace, So, yeah, so right now I do feel like, with the super moon, they're very much so in this transitional period in life and in love, but I feel like they're very much solely committed to getting themselves in a place spiritually where they can attract their divine counterpart. So, group number 2. These are the messages that I have channeled for you today. I hope this was enlightening for you. If it was, make sure to drop a comment and let me know what resonated with you. Click a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as liking my Facebook page and checking out my Etsy shop where I curate content there to help you on your spiritual and life journey. Thanks again, beautiful soul, for your time and your energy today. And I shall see you in an upcoming reading. Bye. Oh, there you go. Hello, group number 3, and welcome to your reading. So we're going to go ahead and flip over our guiding energy. Salal, the keyword subdue. Salal. Subdue. That's very interesting. When I think of that, I feel like it's like making things, it's almost like making life work in the way in which you want to. I'm getting like magician energy off of this. Yeah, it's almost like suppressing the world around you to do what you want it to do. Very interesting. Let's see what other energy we have here. This is they're guiding the crone, which is kind of like the divine feminine version of the magician. So that's very interesting, actually. So the crone archetype is actually very interesting. And this person could be very spiritual. They could even be like a psychic or have psychic abilities or magical abilities. This person's going to have like an old soul type of energy, even if they are young in years, but they could be older than you. This person could identify as a witch as well. Nothing is going to surprise this person. Like I said, they're an old soul, so I feel like they kind of they understand that life is all about duality. Nothing is good or bad to them. Nothing is right or wrong to them. This is very kind of like it's almost like temperance energy to me, even though yeah, it's like they understand the duality of things. They understand that they understand the flow of energies. So I'm getting like I'm also getting that this person is very clairvoyant and very discerning. So like Queen of Swords energy, like they will slice through BS quicker than anything. So any sort of deception will not go over very well with this person. I do feel like with their command over their space, like this ability to really understand how, like, understand the constant cycles of life and this idea of, you know, rebirth, death and rebirth, and just the duality of life kind of gives them almost like a timeless energy. Like this person could also have really, really deep, like, past lives, like they were a high priestess or a spiritual guide in a previous life, and that kind of, that information, that like spiritual clairvoyance and spiritual intelligence and wisdom just kind of has followed them through their lifetimes. Like this person is very interesting. Like I said, Queen of Swords energy, Magician energy, which is what I said before, but this is obviously divine, kind of feminine version of that. Yeah, divine, clairvoyant, I said all this. On the dark side of things, our crone can be vindictive, bitter, isolated, and ostracized. So our crone can be, you know, they know so much and they've seen so much and they've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly in people, that they could also kind of be a little bit bitter. They could be resentful. Failed past relationships could make them snarky and cynical towards love. So let's get some more information about this person here. What is, how do they experience love? What's important to them in a romantic relationship? What is their love language? Take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. So I feel like even through all of the cynicism, like when you first meet this person, they might be really cynical about love. They might be really sarcastic about love. But I feel like underneath it all, they're really just looking for somebody to kind of like overlook their snarky dark side. And underneath it all, they're looking for somebody to overlook their hard exterior and see like the soft, gentle person that is underneath it all. And this person really does have an adventurous soul and adventurous spirit, especially when it comes to love and relationships. But they've been through things in this life and in previous lives that kind of has them jaded in a way. What is their heart space? Where is their heart space at right now? Where is their heart space at right now? You are good enough, full moon in Virgo. So this really tells me that they're kind of working on their own self-esteem right now, which doesn't surprise me. But they're working on their own self-esteem and to kind of affirm that what they want and what they desire in a relationship, especially a love relationship, is actually possible, and that they're worthy of the love that they want. They're worthy of somebody taking a chance on love with them. So let's see. This idea of subdue is starting to make more sense too. It's almost like they're like subduing love or like pushing it down, making it seem not as important to them because they don't want to be hurt again like they have in the past. So let's cast some dice for them. Again, this is not their personality. This is just the energy that they're exuding right now in this point in time when we cast. So Scorpio energy. That does not surprise me at all. They very well could be a Scorpio or have strong Scorpio placements in their chart. That would actually really explain the depth of their emotional intelligence. Could just be a water sign in general. I'm getting Pisces energy too. So love is in there. Love is in there. Sorry, I turned that over. That was a 6. 6 energy is love, like the ultimate romantic. And I feel like they are, in many ways, the traditional, like, ultimate romantic. They want to take the chance with someone. They want someone to take the chance with them on love. This person is a truth seeker. Again, cutting through the BS like a knife through butter. There we go. I finally found a good analogy. That makes me so happy. There's a 5 in our 23 reduces down to the number 5. And we also have a 5 over here, which tells me again, like, they have that excitable, adventurous energy. It's kind of like wrapped up as well with their, like, wisdom and their knowledge and all of this stuff, but they do that other side of them, that kind of like the underbelly, like under the hard shell, is that fun-loving, optimistic, sunny side to them that is adventurous and creative and, you know, wants to kind of go out on an adventure with the one that they love. They want somebody who is just as adventurous and open to discovery as them. They are sociable, even though they might be a little snarky and difficult. They are sociable. Our 3rd house is all about communication. So this could mean that they are, they have a job or a career or something that's like, has to do with the 3rd house, which is typically ruled by Gemini, which is about communication and travel, but like local travel. So they could travel locally for their job, or they could be in communications with, be in a job where they use their voice or writing or some other form of communication a lot. Achiever. They are a go-getter, achiever. They have a strong work ethic, and they're also generous too. Leadership qualities there. Yeah, I feel like that Scorpio energy is speaking, because I would not be surprised at all if they had really strong Scorpio placements, like rising or moon, or trying to think of what else might be. Yeah, rising, moon, maybe Venus, but I would say mostly like rising and moon, like very connected spiritually to their past lives. Like, they have mad amounts of knowledge and spiritual clairvoyancy. I'm a little jealous. I'm not gonna lie about that. There's a little jealousy there. Okay. So we are gonna cast some charms as well. What is group number 3's person's focus energy right now? Or what else do you want us to know about them right now? Oh, got wild. Go ahead and put that in there. So their focus is on freeing themselves. So this little charm here always reminds me of like a shackle. It's like freeing themselves. And I'm getting like the you are good enough, like the worthy thing. Like they're kind of focused on freeing themselves of their own like mental duress. You have little rose. Their focus is on beauty. The beauty of life. The beauty of themselves even. Hope. The dragonflies is like hope to me. They're hopeful. We have the lock. So this to me is telling me that they feel like love is Love is evasive to them right now because there's no key that was cast with them. And we have the anchor, so something is holding them back, and I do feel like that's like inner workings. And I feel like their struggle with worthiness right now is like making them feel like love is inaccessible to them, like they can't get to it. And then we have the purse, which tells me that they're either focused on their bag right now, they're focused on money and material wealth. I don't really find this person materialistic, so I feel like it's just more about stability for themselves and potentially even looking towards the future. So I'm going to keep this in here, and then I'm going to just lift it up so you can see better. So we do have the karmic infinity symbol, which I feel like is related to them in their past lives. I feel like they could also be working through some karma. So as like a crone or having that witchy energy, you know, they could have maybe been doing some shysty things in a past life, and they might be working through some of that karma. They're definitely a believer, I feel like, in a lot of different things, but beauty, this is like the death card to me, which is about transformation and rebirth. And I do feel like they're on a transformation to be reborn into a new version of themselves that can attract love. They have strong family. I'm getting like ancestral roots in magic is kind of the message that I'm getting. They could be working off some karma from that too, from their ancestral energy. This person is all about like regeneration right now. Again, we're in the process of healing. We're in a space and a place of healing. Music. So we have the violin. That could be referring to just music in general. It could be referring to the fact that they have musical talents. Could be the violin. It could be another string instrument. It could also be that they're calmed and pleased by music. That could be something that's really, really beautiful to them, is music or pleasant sounds. So it could also be referring to the sound of like someone's voice or singing or something like that, just in music in general. I feel like the devs with the kissy, like they're definitely interested in love and a love relationship, a true divine partnership. They are taking the lead in their own life is what I'm getting here with the crown. That's what they're doing right now. They're in the process. They're working through that. So they want a house, someplace to like put roots down. The reason why it's like in a frame almost, which makes me think like this is what they desire. It's not necessarily something that they have yet or that they are maybe necessarily working on yet, but this is what they want. They want a house. They want a place to like raise a family and put roots down. So we have the cat charm as well, which to me is about multiple lives, which I feel like is very much solely connected to the crone energy and this, you know, an infinite energy and this idea that this person has been around for many lifetimes. I'm getting like, you know, with our clock tower here, it could be that this person resides in England somewhere, but I also look at this as like it's a clock, but it's also a tower, and the clock part of the tower is almost like out of reach in a way. So time could be like out of reach to them or escaping them in many ways. That could be referring to their like multiple lives as well. Their sense of time might be a little bit skewed or a little bit different than some of us just because they've lived so many lives. Yeah, so I think I went through all of the charms, that I saw here, but I feel like in general, you know, this person is just kind of working on their self-worth here and kind of getting over karmic relationships, or past life karmic energy that they're working off right now. And they're really focused on, you know, they're really interested in a love. Again, like I said, this person isn't going to be they're going to be difficult on the outside. They're going to be hard, potentially snarky, but they're going to have a magnetic energy about them. You're going to feel their old soul is what I'm getting. Like, you're going to feel like they're going to feel old in their wisdom and the way that they talk, even in the sound of their voice. But, you know, they're going to be, and they might not necessarily be young per se, but they're going to be younger than you think they are with the way that they talk and just how much like knowledge and wisdom that they hold. Underneath the hard, crusty shell, they really are deep lovers. They're adventurous. They want somebody who wants to go on the adventure with them. They want somebody who is willing to see past kind of, you know, the crone is often associated with like an old, crusty type of often female person, and they want you to be able to see past the crust, right? The difficult energy that they may push out at first. They want you to see beyond that and see that they are adventurous and fun and love, and they just want to go on this whirlwind adventure and just be a hopeless romantic at the end of the day. So they are kind of like, they're going to subdue love, push it down, make it not seem as interesting, but really they're like a hopeless romantic, and they really just want to find somebody who's going to go on the journey with them and not be like one and done, in and out type of person. That was deep. So anyway, group number 3, these are the messages that I have channeled for you today. I certainly hope this was enlightening for you. If it was, make sure to drop a comment down below and let me know what resonated. Click like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as liking my Facebook page and checking out my Etsy shop, where I curate all kinds of content there to help you on your spiritual and life journey. So thank you so much again for your time and your energy, and I shall see you in an upcoming reading. Bye.